So someone in the comment section told me about this Mario 64 glitch, where I guess sometimes if you BLJ in the infinite staircase, you can get teleported to the Backrooms. Yeah, okay. I'm already certain that this is bogus, but just to get it over with and show you all that it's not real, I spawned directly in the middle of the first level of this labyrinth. The walls and floors shared the same mustard yellow color scheme as the traditional Backrooms design. I began to walk through the corridors, taking my time to track any small details that might lead me out of this place, but it immediately felt as if I was running in circles. I couldn't keep track of where I was or where I went, and the whole time I had this uncomfortable feeling that I wasn't alone. I finally stumbled across something that wasn't nothing, but it really didn't help ease my mind. No escape was written on the walls in blood. Even with this, I still had hope, so I turned around in my pursuit of an exit. But then I found exactly what I was feeling. Someone was with me. A dark, ghoulish version of Mario slowly limped across the hall. I ran, but it seemed as if with every turn, he was there. I began to become more desperate to find an exit. I ran, but I kept on seeing the same message. No escape, no escape, no escape. I was about to give up, but then I found something interesting. A new message, one that said the wall. I felt as if this had to be some sort of clue, and after continuous searching, I finally found it. A portal was blended in with the frame of one of the pillars in the level. Was this my way out? No, not even close. I entered a new level of the Backrooms, this one being labeled as Block F. The walls were cement and brown boxes were scattered throughout the corners of the room. I began my search throughout this maze, trying my best to maintain some direction, until I stumbled across a new enemy. This one was a shadow version of one of the boos. They were exactly the same, except their models were completely blacked out and moved at a quick and sharp speed. These guys weren't as freaky as the dead Marios, so I'ma just keep on my way. I ended up stumbling across a staircase that led me down to a new floor, and even found a camp. There were others. Some of the toads from the castle must have found their way to the Backrooms. Reading the sign, you can see that at least 6 toads are lost between these walls. They had enough time to build a camp, so I wonder how long they've been here. There's many beds, and one of the toads mentioned that some of the other members took a trip to a neighboring camp. It honestly felt good to have some company. I spent some time exploring the camp in search for secrets, but I knew I couldn't stay. I had to find some way out of the Backrooms, and every minute here was a minute not searching. I said bye to my new friends and continued on my venture, and eventually I found an exit. Time to enter level 3. Level 3 was by far the spookiest yet. The walls had an interesting dungeon vibe with the grim blue and white pattern. Every enemy featured so far was here, including someone new. A strange floating smile lurking through these halls. For those not familiar with Backrooms lore, this is actually a creature known as Smiler, who has made appearances in other Backroom footage. It's actually really interesting that they included him here, as it somewhat bridges the gap between Mario Backroom lore and the regular Backrooms. I continued, and I ran in what I imagined were circles until I found a hole in the ground. I jumped in and found a bunker. However, all the doors to each room were closed, and a sign on the wall informed those to evacuate the base. I assumed that this is where all the other toads were sanctioned, but something must have happened to cause an evacuation. I tried interacting with all the doors, but after multiple failed attempts, I wall jumped back up and continued on my way. I found a room containing another blood-written message. Reading it made me feel slightly uneasy. Don't move. Stay still. I could immediately feel him behind me. Seeing the Wario apparition here gave me the same eerie feeling that personalized Mario 64 copies give off. For those who don't know, a popular concept is that all copies of Super Mario 64 are personalized. This meaning that each copy of Mario 64 has unique characteristics different from others, and the most popular one being the Wario apparition. Maybe I could walk by him? Or not. Okay, that's not too bad, I'm still here. I continued my search in what was easily the most complex level yet, until I finally found a vent that led to the next level. I felt like I was someplace I shouldn't have been. The walls were filled with dozens of openings from other halls, and I was stuck in the core. I was able to walk up and see the whole level through winding staircases, and I even noticed that one of the halls were open. I was able to jump down to it, but decided to explore the rest of the floors first. I made my way up to the top of the level and noticed another portal waiting for me. I walked through and I was out. Finally, after hours of running in circles, I finally made it out of the back. I even noticed that one of the halls were open. I was able to jump down to it, so I did. I jumped down, walked through, and saw the backrooms open up, revealing its sheer size. There was so much more left to be discovered, and I was determined to escape. There was a gap between my side and the platform across, but the jump seemed manageable. I judged the difference and just went for it. Whew, I made it. Let's continue. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed. This was a super fun video to make and I had a blast. Huge shout out to Papra Mayro 46 for developing this map, and I'll leave a link to his video and where to download the Backrooms in the description. Thank you again, and I hope to see you all next time. See you real soon.